inappropriate, to use an understatement. They don't expose themselves to abuse. They don't court and seek maltreatment. They don't self-punish. They don't self-destroy and self-defeat. So there's a dissonance there between the behavior and the self-image. And in this case, in the second solution, the defense is fantasy. As a defense against the mortification, the shame, and the guilt involved in acting out, involved in being maltreated contemptuously by predatory men, to avoid the dissonance between reality, harsh reality, and elevated, grandiose, inflated self-image, to avoid this dissonance, to avoid mortification and the shame and guilt that come after these misbehaviors, the borderline immediately imposes a romantic or defiant fantasy on the stranger that she's with, and on the unfolding unsavory proceedings. So she finds herself in a hotel room with a total stranger she's just met, and she's forced, or she acts in ways which are considered to be unusual for the event, extremely intimate or socially unacceptable. She has to explain this to herself. And this stranger is mistreating her in many ways. He gets her drunk, he expels her from the hotel room after the proceedings. She has to tell herself some story. And the story is a fantasy. The fantasy is, I was infatuated with him. There was something going on between us. There was a possible future there. He could have been my boyfriend. Actually, I felt that he is my boyfriend for the night. This is a fantasy defense. And this fantasy defense is used by borderlines not only in sexual self-trashing, but in all other forms of self-trashing. For example, substance abuse. They say, I choose to drink. I choose to drink because it makes me function better. It makes me more sexual. It makes me more sociable. So they justify, they have self-justifying narratives which are founded on counterfactual claims and fantasies. That has to do with all self-harming and self-trashing behaviors. Similarly, borderlines justify cutting, self-mutilation, burning, with the same fantasies or self-justifying claims. So